Hello, everyone, and welcome back to I Really Can't Be Bothered to Do Economics. And we are here to do the work so that you can cram in less than 6 minutes the night before a test. We will be discussing public and private goods, the free rider issue, the tragedy of the commons, and how they all contribute as types of market failure. There are so many goods and services that we can access in society. From delicious pizza to fast food at McDonald's, there are so many different things that we can buy to satisfy us. Most of these goods are classified into two types: public goods and private goods. Private goods are goods and services supplied and sold to markets by the private sector, and the private sector's main aim is to generate a profit. Private goods have three main characteristics. Excludable. Buyers can be excluded from enjoying or reaping benefits from a product if they are not willing and able to pay for it. This gives the seller the chance to make a profit because only paying customers can consume the product and owners can exercise property rights. Rival in consumption. This means that consumption of this product by one consumer diminishes someone else's ability to consume it. For example, if you order a pizza from Pizza Hut, it then becomes unavailable to someone else. Rejectable. This means that consumers can choose whether or not to consume the product. If you don't feel like eating pizza, then you can just choose to buy something else instead. All private goods can be rejected if someone's needs, preferences, or budget changes. Public goods and services, on the other hand, are provided by and paid for by the government, and are often goods and services that can't be charged by consumption. Private firms have little incentive to produce public goods, and this can therefore sometimes result in a lack of public goods and services in the economy. An example of a service is the police force or emergency services. It is paid for with taxpayer money and is not charged by consumption. People who have never called the police may still pay money for taxes which goes towards these public services. People who don't contribute to the provision of public services may also reap benefits from them. There are also pure public goods, which can be consumed by everyone with no exclusion, like street lighting. Once it's produced, one person's consumption can't diminish another's. Features of public goods are non-rivalry and inclusivity. Non-rival goods are goods for which the consumption by one consumer doesn't affect another's, like a television program, as opposed to a physical object that can be purchased and consumed. Inclusive goods are goods for which property rights cannot be exercised. Benefits derived from these goods cannot be confined solely to those who have paid for it.
In fact, public goods can also be considered a market failure as private firms do not produce them. A market failure refers to the failure of the free market in achieving allocative efficiency and producing the goods and services most desired by society. After all, why would they produce something that won't give them profit?